Jesus Christ, are you crazy? He went from, for fuck's sake, from 0.015 in March to fucking 0.02 cents. So that's obviously a crazy gain. That's 13x. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kakashi Crypto again. In this episode, we're going to be doing some overall analysis and news on Vechain.
Defi, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Having money on my mind, I have the money in my pocket. Bone marrow roasted, spread it on the rosemary bread, lightly toasted, drizzle with the vinaigrette.
Okay guys, so before we get into the video, I'm not trying to spread any FUD at all. These videos are purely for educational / entertainment purposes, and I'm just giving you my opinion. You don't have to agree, but that's what it is. Okay, so essentially with the current market conditions, when Bitcoin tends to have a volatile move either to the upside or to the downside, the alts tend to be negatively affected as they get left behind. Bitcoin is the market mover, it's the pacemaker, it's the benchmark for the whole cryptocurrency industry. It's the largest coin by market cap, and I believe it'll be like that for the foreseeable future. Anyway, what am I saying? Like I've said, and I will say in the rest of the video, is that essentially the alts will go ballistic in probably Q1 of 2021, but regardless if that's the time frame, it'll be when Bitcoin hits its all-time high, and that has been a repetitive cycle that we've seen throughout the market. So at the moment, we can see that Bitcoin is somewhat pumping at the moment. The markets are being quite volatile, as they often are, but you can see here on the 4-hourly how the price action is going for Vechain. So you can see that we are in a downwards trend. So in terms of the people that are holding Vechain, continue to hodl, but if you're looking to get in on Vechain, then I would sort of wait for some price stability and consolidation. Otherwise, not to say that it's a bad purchase sort of thing, but you're catching a falling knife. So yeah, that's that. Let's get into the rest of the video. So first of all, they had an AMA on the 3rd of November, so yesterday, and this was, I believe, with Ocean Protocol. However, I could have gotten that muddled up. Essentially, they have had some minor updates, such as a update to their code. They also have a promotional offering for an NFT with Huobi at the moment. I don't really use that exchange, but if you guys are familiar with that exchange, then feel free to check it out. But yeah, they have had an update to their code, which is on GitHub. Unfortunately, I cannot read code, but if you guys can read code, then yeah, feel free to check that out. But yeah, in general, we're going to be looking at the price for Vechain, and this is on the weekly chart. As you guys know, I like Heikenhashi candles now because they give you the overall price momentum, but let me just go to normal charts just for you guys. So this is on the weekly chart. We can see here the overall market trend. We are trending upwards for overall for the year 2020, this being basically where we started the year at 0.005 cent, having a high of 0.02 cent, which is very, very good. Now we are trading, what was it, 50% below our all-time high. If we just do a quick retracement tool really quick, yeah, so trading 60% below the all-time high. As I've said with the current markets, is that a week up to a month after any election, there tends to be sort of negative price volatility. As I've said in general, when the red line is at the top, the price actions tend to be quite bearish, and then when the red line is at the bottom, it tends to be quite bullish. We can start to see that we are starting to see the price action start to come down. However, it could just be a sort of not a retest, but a retracement, let's say, of the price action. I'm not trying to spread FUD or anything for Vechain. I do believe that there's several weeks and key areas of support, such as the current area that we're in now, and then if not this current area here at the 0.006 cent level. Ultimately, like I said, short-term bearish, long-term bullish. Just looking at the 3-day charts, see if it's any different. So yeah, on the 3-day chart, we are starting to have the bearish crossover in terms of the EMAs. I don't think this will be an elongated bearish period. I just think it's short-term. Obviously, with every market that pumps, like we went from literally like I can't even quantify how much of a pump this was. I'm gonna have to use the calculator as always. But we went from, Jesus Christ, are you crazy? You went from, for fuck's sake, from 0.015 cent in March to fucking 0.02 cents. So that's obviously a crazy gain. That's 13x. Now I'm a firm believer that we will have the Bitcoin all-time high. I'm a firm believer that we'll reach the Bitcoin all-time high at least in Q1 2021. So that means basically we could see potentially a similar thing as we saw here. Let's just use this as like an example. So let's say the price action was to continue like such. Obviously this is not a 100% sort of forecast into the future, but it's just sort of a rough ballpark estimation in terms of where the price will go. But that would mean if we were to repeat the similar price action that we saw from May up until August, that would mean we would see a potential 4x move for Vechain. And in terms of the market cap, what would that do? So in terms of the market cap, that would give Vechain a $2 billion market cap. If Bitcoin is to get to all-time high and all the other cryptocurrencies are predicted to do well, then I do definitely believe that's possible. Like I said, guys, I believe now is the time to either have your bags ready for a further dip, or just load up now, dollar cost your average your way in, because when this moonage starts to happen again, whew, you don't want to get left behind. As we've seen, buying when the coins are undervalued in accordance to their moving averages tends to historically be a good time for you to purchase, and this goes back several occasions. We can see here December 18, severely undervalued. It had its pump. It took a while. It took a year for it to pump, but it had its pump, and the pump was mighty. The pump was mighty. It was a 200% pump. Obviously, if you're bullish on Vechain, then you would have a significant amount of Vechain, so for you to hold through that pump would be very beneficial for yourself. And then also October 2019, significantly undervalued. It had its pump 160%. March 2020, it had its pump 1300%. So who knows how low this will go if I do a quick fib. And by the way, guys, I'm not an expert trader or anything. I'm learning, so I can and will be very, very wrong from time to time. But in general, on the macro level, I believe that I'm sort of good at what I do. But yeah, if we look at the fib real quick, just draw fib extension from top. So yeah, I would look at these key levels, this level here, the 0.009 cent mark, and then also the 0.006 cent mark. So if you wanted to be a bit cheeky, you could put in a limit order for around these levels here, if the price action was to continue and go down in that fashion, which it very may well do. But like I said, no promises, just sort of an overall vague analysis. I'm trying my best, guys. Don't judge me here, okay? But yeah, I don't think we'll see anything like we saw here in the March crash. If we do continue this sort of price action, I do believe it will be a more gradual, slow downwards trend before having the pop up. But yeah, that's Vechain for you guys. I do believe that it will do quite well. I'm not going to give you a price target, but actually 3 cent, guys, 3 cent. I'm gonna come back to this. Yeah, I'm gonna draw this. What am I talking about? 3 cent. $3, guys. $3 for Vechain. 2021, 2023. Between that time, $3. That would mean Jesus Christ, he's nice. That would no. Okay, that's a bit impossible. That would mean a 333x. Jesus Christ. I mean, shit. It is possible. If Vechain is to be widely adopted in the same way that Apple's technology and phones and devices are used, then yeah, it is possible. I'm a bit of a moon boy, so I might be a bit skewed in the bullish sector, but yeah, that within our lifetime, 100% is possible. Within the next 3 years or so, who knows? But yeah, don't call me crazy, because anything's possible in crypto. That's all I'm gonna say. But who knows, man? Who knows? We saw crazy prices or crazy price surges in summer, so who knows? But yeah, that's the video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Smash the like button, and I'm out of here. I'll see you. Bye bye.